So this is the only muscle car we have available to us in our garage, the Chevrolet Bel Air. However, because I fear the worst is going to be coming along the way, I don't feel brave enough to use the Bel Air for our next few races. So you know what? Because I have some money on the board now, I will buy myself a new car, because this is what I need. I will basically get myself a Class C muscle car. And believe it or not, this, from what I can tell, is the cheapest option I can get. The Chevy Impala SS. Other options we have include the El Camino, the Chevelle, the Dodge Charger, and the Pontiac GTO. In terms of which car I think will be the best for this, well, it's still classic muscle cars, but I need a car that can grip, so I will go with the Chevy Impala SS from 1996, because I reckon handling is going to be important. And now, I will cue the music and get some customization done on this thing, as I start off by putting on all the upgrades. Anyways, time now to cue the music. Sure, why not? Okay, I think that's everything. I suppose one more thing I could include on this thing is a decal. So you know what? I'll do that on both the front and the rear. I'll go for the front decal. Nah, I won't do manufacturers, I'll do aftermarket. Let's go with... yeah, let's do Bomax on the front, and then on the rear, I'll do Street Glow. Once I can find it. I will do, once I can find it... is there a Street Glow sponsor available? Nope, doesn't look like it. I'll do Super Chips. And I think for the neon, I'll make that green. Yeah, why not? Let's go green. And as for the nitrous, Yeah, I want to make this thing mean and green. I'd say I'm okay with that. And as for the trim, sure. And for the hood, yeah, this'll work. Why not? Okay, I think we're done customizing this thing now. Even though I might have overdone it on the greenery. But whatever. Point is, I'm ready to race now. And I am ready to make this thing both mean and green. That's basically what I'm doing here.
Look at that ride.
And my first one is over here, so I'll just head over there. Oh yeah, I don't want to head in that shortcut yet. Because I don't need to. The race is right over here. 5 to 5. First of what I think will be 5 races that I wind up doing here in Atlanta with my Chevrolet Impala. Even though I don't specifically have the original one, which, by the way, I should mention has a really cool blower on the front with that hot rod motor. Well, anyway, looks like it's going to be the 90s versus the 60s for this first race. Maybe I shouldn't have painted the hood white. Maybe there could have been better choices for me to choose from. But whatever. What's important is I have the handling, which means I will have an easier time of working my way through the traffic compared to what the AI will be doing. Which to me should be a good thing, because it means I can handle better. That did not go quite the way I was wanting it to. Nonetheless, I'm still in it to win it. And we'll see how we go. Still think I might have overdone it with the green. But whatever. I wanted to make this thing mean, so I'm okay with it for now. I'd say it's a nice little gesture for me to have. Oh, he's in the wall. I think that's just handed the win over to me on a plate. Yeah, win first try in my 96 Chevrolet Impala SS. Over Matt, AJ, Paul, Stoby, and Connor.
I taught you everything you know, kid.
You sure did, baby. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. And that's probably as easy as it's gonna get. Because the rest of this will probably be harder, but we'll wait and see. I do have a good car, plus I also have a car that can grip, so hopefully I should be alright. But I don't make any guarantees, because I cannot. Alright, so we've got some Corvettes, and we also have a Camaro in this race as well. Okay, and it looks like it's 2 checkpoints. I know how to take this course now, from what I can tell. I think I know which route is the best one to take now, considering my prior experience. Oh, yeah, okay. That did not work out quite the way I was wanting it to. I should have taken that shortcut. Come on. We'll just have to see how this route takes me. I'm prepared to take a chance, so we'll wait and see what happens. Maybe I'll be successful, maybe I won't. And amazingly, I do turn out to be successful. That went by a lot quicker than I thought it was going to go. as I won in the end by over 1.5 seconds ahead of Jalil, Casey, Charlie, Sarah, and Paul.
I told you they was punks.
Alrighty, and we have now got some front bumpers available for my Chevy. However, I will not be fitting those today. Let's get our replay now, since I am driving the Mean Green Machine. Or, if we're using football references, the Mean Joe Green Machine. Because I'm referring to Mean Joe Green from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Although if you're wanting a celebrity reference, well, Joe Green is more commonly known for doing the synonymous Coca-Cola ad that was advertised during Super Bowl 14, where Joe Green had basically given his shirt to a kid. I think there's also a reference to that from Family Guy as well, if I'm not mistaken, where the guy basically says, "Hey kid, catch." I think that's what it is. And I think the kid then says, "Wow, thanks, Mean Joe." Mean Joe Green, by the way, is a really nice guy from what I've heard. And this time we're doing an unordered race, Scavenger. This could either work out very well for me, or it could work out very poorly for me. But so far it's worked out quite well. I think this is going to be where that streak ends, because I might struggle with this one. But we'll wait and see. Well, I've done this one before. I think I know the direction to head. I just need to prove it. Okay, I know what to do. I also need to figure out how to reach my other checkpoints. And I need to do it sooner rather than later. And now that top has ruined me. He has totally ruined me. I am dead. Unless I can somehow figure out how to win this correctly. Without getting caught up in somebody else's accident. I'm not taking that shortcut. But it doesn't matter, because I win. On my second attempt, because my other one didn't count, I win the race quite handily over Paul, Charlie, Weston. Where's everyone else? Kinga, and when there's 6 of us, I have a feeling there were 6 of us. And Matt. So there we go. 3 races down, and still 2 to go. Let's move on to the next one. As I figured out how to not crash as much in the unordered race. I think I also won that race first try when I was driving the Lexus in the wet. Probably one of very few times where I actually felt satisfied with a wet weather race. I think that's probably what it was. Anyway. Let's see whose motor is the bigger motor. The 60s, the 80s, or the 90s. Because we also have some 80s Camaros in the field. So far, so good. As I use raw to prevent an accident from occurring, and I get involved in an accident anyway. And I am behind the leader now, which I am trying to derail the progress of. And I do just that. And victory in my C-Class Chevrolet Impala SS by less than a second over Paul, Sarah third, followed by Stoby, Xavier, and Lucius. And the other guy is probably not going to make it to the finish, so... Oh, and Andreas. Okay.
Not bad, son.
Alrighty. So how many more races do we have to do now? Because aside from the third race where I had a little trouble, everything else has pretty much been smooth sailing from here. Oh, that's it. Well, that's good. Well, might as well get my replay now whilst I'm here, since I have not done that yet. Let's get a replay of my mean green Chevrolet Impala SS, even though I might have overdone it on the green. But whatever, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I still won. And I won quite handily as well. In all these races. I think I won 3 out of 4 of these races on my first try. It was only the unordered race where I had a few mishaps. But nonetheless, I still won eventually. This is a hell of a lot easier for me than having to ride the choppers, because it just feels a lot more like it's up my street. This is definitely one of those cars that I honestly feel happy to choose because of its superior handling compared to the other muscle cars, which in all honesty I believe helps me. And also Raw technically helps me as well, because victory was a lot easier, and it only took me 23 minutes to get through all 4 of those races. Which is nice. Because it means I did not have to... Because it means I did not have to tear my house... Because it means I did not have to tear my hair out and get mad at something that's probably not even the game's fault, but more like a skill issue for me. But whatever, it doesn't matter. I cleared all 4 of the muscle car races here in Atlanta. And now I need to figure out what car to use for the dub tournament, because I know a Class C car is not going to be the best choice. So I'm going to head back to my garage now. We've done all 4 races we need to do with the Chevrolet. I might also consider doing a few more if I wind up being short on cash, but nonetheless, I have an idea. So we're up to 121 grand now, which is a bit of money back from what I spent earlier on. And I think what I'm going to do now is call the episode here and then choose whatever car it is I want to use for the next episode. So, next time on Midnight Club 3, Dub Edition Remix. The Atlanta Dub Tournament.